Hello YouTubes, this is Six here, coming to you with the Sunday Sacrilege. And I'd like to talk to you about chance encounters. My chance encounter was with a mutual friend named Dewey, who was a mutual friend of many of my friends. Small town works like that. If you're in a certain age bracket, small towns work like that. Everybody knows everybody. And I knew a lot about Dewey. I knew he played D&D. I knew he had pretty imaginative campaigns. I knew he was a nice guy. I knew people liked him. I knew he was likable. And he apparently knew a lot about me. He knew I was cool. He knew I had a good sense of humor. He knew people liked me. And knew I was a cool guy. So when I got talking to him at the comic shop 6 months back, I met up with him. He was playing D&D. I was buying comics. But when I was done buying comics, I had no reason to be there. I wasn't playing D&D. There was no room in the campaign for me, so I decided I was going home. I said, "Bye, Dewey. Nice meeting you. See you later." We hit it off, but it wasn't much to say. We were friends, but we weren't friends. We just met each other. Good meeting you. See you later. Thought that was it. Thought I'd never see him again. Put it away in my memory. Never thought I'd see him again. 6 months later, one of my light bulbs go out. I have to go to Walmart, get more light bulbs so I can continue to make quality videos for my people that watch my videos. So I go to Walmart, cheapest place to get light bulbs. I get the light bulbs and I pick up a couple other essentials, and I realize I drink a little too much water. So I go take a restroom break. I come out, Dewey's out there. "Hey, Dewey." "Hey, Sage." We start talking. And I had nowhere to go. I had an hour to wait, so I start walking with him. He's shopping. His mom's there. We're talking. We're talking about D&D. We're talking about life. We're catching up. We're enjoying each other. We're enjoying each other's company. We're laughing. We're joking. We're playing. He says, "Hey, you want to go over to my house?" And I'm like, "Hey, I got nothing to do. And I got a couple days off." He says, "Hey, you want to sleep over in my place?" Fine. I ain't got nothing better to do. So, we get in his car after finishing shopping. Takes me over to his house. His house is fantastic. It's just a rustic area. Trees. It's just in the woods. His mom joked, it's behind the woods. It's out there. So it's nice. It's nice and quiet. And we get into his room, and but it's cold in his room. It's warm in his house, but his room is freezing because he doesn't have a heating unit in his room yet. Well, at the time he didn't have a heating room because his plug was broken for his heater, and he once told me that he once kept a gallon ice cream in his room over the summer, frozen, just because he could. And I just was like, man, I can believe that, because I literally felt like I had been put in a tank of water with an air tank strapped to my mouth, and then had that water froze around me. I felt like I was in an ice cube. It was that cold. It was actually colder in his room than it was outside. And so after him showing me his computer and his massive collection of D&D books and massive collection of PDF RP books, I was just amazed. And so I was like, "Hey, Dewey, man, I'm really cold. You want to come over to my house, man? It's freaking cold." And he's like, "Yeah, we can definitely go over to your house." So we go over to my house, and we have more fun. We watch, freaking movies and play games. It's just a fun time we had. And I got to realizing that chance encounters can happen anywhere. And it's the impressions you make on people. If I hadn't been that warm, friendly guy to Dewey when I met him at the comic shop, we wouldn't be friends now. If I hadn't lived up to the reputation that my friends and his friends had told me about each other, we would have never been friends. And you know what's funny? Dewey says he's not a people person. I think that's just because he's shy. Personally, you can be outgoing and still be shy. I'm the first one to say that. You get me in a group, I clam up. You get me one-on-one, I'm as awesome as the next guy. But you get me in a group with people I know, I'm still awesome. You get me in a new group of people, I'm off in a corner. I just can't mix with people. I'm shy as the next guy. I am socially awkward around new people, socially awesome around people I know. It's just how it works. I don't know why. And I think Dewey's the same way. I think me and him are a lot alike, and that's what I like about Dewey. We talk a lot, we have fun, he's a great guy. And what's great about Dewey is he has connections. And, he's getting me like a computer from his cousin Travis, who's 32 years old and retired from the military, a computer specialist. He builds computers out of a 2-car garage that's filled to the brim with computer parts. And he just builds these computers and gives Dewey like carte blanche. And it's just, Dewey's an awesome kid. Awesome guy, He's Billy the Kid, Dewey, you're a great guy. You deserve respect. You love your friends with all your heart. You bring them into your family. I need a friend like that. And you're just the friend I need. So, Dewey, you're an awesome guy. And I count you as one of my best friends. So this Sunday Sacrilege is all about chance encounters and how they can affect your life. If you meet somebody new, treat them like your best friend, because one day they could become your best friend. And that's one thing I've learned this week. And I'm going to start living by that. Every stranger could be your best friend. Every stranger. This is 6, saying, until we meet again.